Hi folks, we are in round 7 of the 8 Regents tournament. So I have a game that I recorded without commentary and I would like to show it to you because it was quite an interesting game. So this is game 3 of the round and it's 1-1 after the first two games. And Greyjoy playing another Fealty here. They had a lot of them left over and played it in a bunch of these early games. It's played by Gabryel. And Marquina for our side is playing Alliance, and it's Alliance, Banner Lion, and trading with Kohor. So Banner Lion he's played in this tournament before, and I think Kohor he didn't play, but he played Valyrian Steel a couple of times, so enjoys these attachment-based decks, but I mean it is Greyjoy Fealty, so that's not going to be an easy matchup, and Greyjoy Fealty has in the opening round already 4 econ locations and it has Euron with silence, but okay, Milk on Euron should help a little bit, which means now there's nothing too dangerous if he's if the Milk stays on him. Nothing that can do real damage, but we only have a Great Hall and Wyman, and our cats are stuck on Bran, who is not the best carrier of cats, to be fair. He is not gonna magically have renown and stay in play, right? Might need to sack himself at some point to cancel a reason, or we do not so. And yeah, the first problem we have is what to do with the military claim that's about to happen here, because it is Greyjoy, so dupes are valuable. But we seem to be struggling for characters, and if we take the reducer, then it's Wyman and Bran there alone. The Wyman should draw a card at least, so. Yeah, can't realistically defend much. We can try, but then silence is there, so there could be a raiding longship. But if we leave stuff now that Euron is not going to actually intimidate anything, we could do a couple of challenges back and end up ahead after this opening round, struggling for cards. So if there's anything we want to defend, it's probably this one, but it's fairly easy for Greyjoy to bring something into play. Great Kraken, okay. At least it's there now, so no more surprises with silence. And Gabryel draws a card, so had 6 cards, but digging for better ones before going all in on power. And we lose Myrcella, that's not fun. She would have been good. Yeah, if Wyman defended that intrigue, this military would have stood him, right? But then maybe Gabryel wouldn't have done it. Goes for the power on the second one, so maybe he's found what he was looking for, and we do take the dupe. So if there's reasons in hand, I mean we are playing Kohor, so have to I guess at least get a bodyguard. Then it's not that fun to reset into a bodyguarded Wyman. It's gonna go for power as well because it's not gonna be opposed most likely. We need the characters to do challenges back, but I think yeah, Great Kraken has triggered now twice, so not getting that again. That's a good pillage as well for Gabryel. Will Euron defend the hand? He will. Go for a big power. Not entirely clear why. Because there's no win by 5 trigger. Maybe just in case to make sure we actually win it, because getting the bodyguard was super important. And yeah, not exactly winning on the board. We're not winning the econ battle. We're not we don't have card advantage, so it's a little bit rough. But we do have 3 attachments in play. It's easy to overlook them when you just look quickly, but they are impactful. So digging for more locations with the brand builder. A winter festival that is sure to hit. Gabryel goes first on purpose. I mean, it is the Greyjoy way, especially if you have raiding longship or intimidate, which you might have if we do not so is ever played successfully. Currently there's no military icon, but then also against this cohort deck you might sometimes just wanna let them do their stuff first, and then you strike back with whatever it's left, because now there's a real danger that Gabryel does a few challenges and then power and intrigue go the other way, and you're suddenly behind, right? It's like playing against crossing. That's quite important now. Sweet sleep on Euron. That means he intimidates again. Have a card in shadows. That could be Mira. And we could also do with Rob Stark to stop some of this just doing challenges with Intimidate, because there's potential to stand the whole board. Kerwin also played so very good situation now for a reset if that bodyguard ever leaves the board. But okay, Nope Throne and Theon and 3 gold left over, so I mean, at some point if you have more charts you have to stop marshalling them, I guess, but he had definitely the goal to play out something bigger like a Balon or Victarion, but doesn't have them, it seems. And now we have an actual threat of rushing this a bit. Well, no drone could call Mira though, right? Could have also called Bodyguard and then Eddard not getting saved in the plot phase if Morghulis is played. And I don't think we can defend this or even oppose it, so bad stuff could be happening. Continues to draw. No, nothing realistically is gonna be opposed. We do have some attachments on our characters, but it's not amazing. Although this one seems we can defend at the moment. We defend with Bran, even though he's a non-kneeling attacker. The moment enough strength to intimidate Amber Loyalist. Now is there a Ironfleet Scout? Can't get either though, so. There is one. Is it gonna be triggered here? To get Wyman. Then Euron can do another challenge. Well, it's not that amazing, because these two can still defend themselves on the power challenge, win their power on defense, and there's no more riding longship potential. Has to attack with all of them to force both of them to defend, I guess. Just the smallest of attacks. Now what do you do with this? Yeah, and we're focusing on the power. Can't get the double renown, but power claim and single renown and the cohort trigger seems pretty decent. And yeah, that milk is now free to be traded because of Sweet Sleep. And yeah, we're gonna lock the throne to allow Mira to come in next round, I guess. Six five. Greyjoy not threatening that push that they have in the second half of the game usually when Balon and Victarion, or at least one of them, is in play. Gets two challenges with Renown. If they're in play together, it goes really quickly, plus Great Kraken. But we with Fast AD always have a threat of going really fast, and okay, it's forced march, and I think that will be used now because Gabryel's characters are super expendable. And it's going to get rid of our Eddard here. We could go Greywind or we could go Summer to get Arya back from the discard pile. We go Greywind. Only that, hopefully not another sweet sleep at any point. Or at least they're positive attachments you can trade away, move around a bit with Kohar, but I think Greywind's only one. Another Chud. Is anything big coming? Just marshals the longship, so something else still there for silence also. Maybe another one. But seas gold left over, nothing to play. Do we have anything is the question. Have Mira. If we have nothing, then maybe the play was to get Summer. But actually, Greywind to cancel Kerwin, but I mean, 6 cards in hand and clearly no impactful characters and locations. There's 1,000 of them in play, so it's gotta have reasons, and we do not sow at this point, right? We do not sow had one opportunity last round at the beginning, didn't trigger it, so guess it wasn't in hand yet, but could be now. We get to stand Eddard, and we have the Boy King on the protected diamond, which is pretty nice. Have the gold for Mira, and I guess we have 1 gold to move Greywind around if needed. Not sure what else we could do with 1 gold, but Recon's not the best character from our side, I guess. Missed his Brand the Builder and at the gates window to cancel the plots. So I guess he's just there to be killed. Stand Wyman. Yeah. So she can defend or oppose, I should say, Theon, but she blanks Euron because he is the more annoying one. We don't bother. We want her to do challenges back, but we're risking. We do not sow, I guess. If that happens, we have Brand to cancel, and then Sir Pounce can go back into play on Recon or something. Or even Mira. What's happening with the Nightmare? So it's gonna blank Bran first to be able to push through. We do not sow, I guess. No single attachment is that powerful. Greywind, I guess, so now Kerwin is back online. That's a big hit because that was tradable also. I mean, we might have just kept it, but it was tradable in theory for Seal of the Hand. I assume that's in the deck. Wolf King on Eddard, I mean, is always great. get more power from this, plus a card. So 7/7. And not that much else that Greyjoy can do. Can do challenges with that trading longship still, but we're getting a lot back also, I think. We have stealth on Mira now, on the intrigue, and for sure win power. Surprised Gabryel isn't triggering the Iron Gate. Now, do we care about our remainder of the hand here? With the longship and Ironfleet Scout, it's not realistic to defend it anyway. Settle for opposing. Yeah. Surely Wyman can defend this one if he really wants to. I guess if there's another Ironfleet Scout, then it will not be successful. And there might be. But leaving it unopposed, you also risk, of course, that Great Kraken draws something, eventually gets Victarion, or just gets a power and Victarion's already in hand and you get rushed next round or something. But no tricks, so we win on defense and we can win 2 challenges back now. Which ones though? I think intrigue and power. Triggers the gate first. So something in hand is valuable. Oh, and of course this still works, even though Euron has been blanked. But can't defend because he's been stealthed. Yeah, he's there for the other challenge now. But that's a really good hit. I think that might have been the card Gabryel was trying to protect. When did he draw this? Did he draw anything this round for Great Kraken? Because there was gold, right, to just play him out. Seems like it would have been quite important. Although we do control a king actually. Wyman is a king at this point. Yeah, we can't really do a challenge if I mean we have the Cohor window, presumably that's what we're thinking about because with Ironfleet Scout Greyjoy can defend military and power against Eddard, so have to do something to be able to push it if we want. Might just go for a bodyguard. Do we have a strength booster? For 1 cost. Lady. That should be enough. Well, we could bodyguard, assuming we have another one, we could bodyguard Eddard here. Then Morghulis doesn't hit us that well, but does it really not is the question, because we have Amber Loyalist, so we'd be down to 0 cards. But yeah, 2 big power icons with probably heavy initiative. We would get 1 power from boiking anyway. So Wyman and Eddard could just rush it then in a single challenge basically. So that's quite decent. Now I think Gabryel needs to get one of those rounds where he more successfully intimidates, doesn't get anything back from us. From 7 to 15 is a big ask, would have to have a lot of unopposed also in the process, but our attachments help here. I think he needs a couple of rounds here to get to 15. The question is, how does he stop us from winning in the meantime? So I didn't think we had a really good situation at the start of the game, but looking at the board now, Euron and 6 Chuds. Okay, Kerwin and Theon are good Chuds, but still. And nothing that big that is threatening us, so. And now we have Winter Festival, so I think that's just 15 for us for sure when we get to Dominance, so we have to... Gabryel has to find a way to either remove one of our characters, some kind of Bloody Cup, which I suspect is not in this version of the deck, or intimidate so that no challenges are done back. But I mean, Mira's also back in Shadows. It's a big ask. If Alanis was in play, all of these locations would have also drawn Sweet Sleep on Eddard. So, threat of Morghulis if Gabryel survives. No bodyguard on Eddard. And what could there be in Shadows? Hagen's daughter. I mean, 6 gold left over again. Another Orc Reaver. Maybe he does have one of the bigs now, but no reason or something, and he's thinking, survive this one, kill Eddard, then start playing. Oof, Arya's gonna come in duped with stealth as well. But not with Great Hall. So 2 gold we need for Mira, 2 we have left. So there's a 3 coster in hand now that we failed to use Great Hall. That's slightly annoying. I mean, could still marshal Rob with Great Hall for that money. 2 cost attachment, okay. Wolf King goes on Arya. Would have been real nice on Eddard actually, but Sweet Sleep ruined that plan. But yeah, I mean, now Arya has 2 attacks with stealth, so it's pretty decent. And I say no reason for Greyjoy. I mean, still has to get around Bran, right? So even if there is a reason, he has to go first. Okay, so this is the tricky one that can't really be opposed very well. So what are we doing with Mira, if anything? Nothing. Do I see Maiden's Bane there? So Theon can stand. But we can kill a character for Wolf King, right? And draw for a Wyman. Not for Wolf King, for a Boy King. Is that gonna go now? Bodyguard goes. Okay, still hoping to get a good reset. Think we might only have 2 in the deck actually, so. And now goes for power. Can we kill. I was gonna say, can we kill Amber Loyalist here? There's only 1 card. Feels like that would have worked potentially. Theon probably can still win power fairly easily. Kind of has to do something, right? Because passing means we get 2 for Winter Festival. That's 13, and we have standing Eddard and Wyman there. Can for sure push the power challenge through, and that would just be game. Grey Ghost in Shadows, okay. Does that help? Another Rigger deckhand. Full set of these and Dorkmund Reavers. Not the best, okay. Wyman and Eddard can't defend. Does that mean he's gonna try an intrigue challenge with Euron? Boost him and intimidate Eddard. It's gonna do the power first. This one. If Bran tries to defend, there's a riding longship. If Arya defends, she's spent, but she can oppose. But also, just Mira can come out and blank him. Arya's gift plate. Okay, what can we do with that? Ooh, sweet sleep. Okay, so Bran can just oppose, and then Eddard has his bodyguard back. That's pretty nice, actually. Wonder if he just drew that with Wyman. Well, still they can defend, so... But the problem with this is... Oh, if Arya comes out, you can do raiding a longship on her. And you can get Ironfleet Scout and Intimidate Eddard. Surely that works. I don't think he can survive this. I think even with doing Intrigue and Intimidating Eddard, it's not very helpful because we still win power and get Winter Festival. Probably dominance also in the process, and I think Boy King doesn't have a limit, does it? It just kneels. So Wyman in the standing phase can kill something also. I think we got to 15 with this long grindy way, but we can now just put Eddard and Wyman in the power challenge, and I think that will also do it. And we got an unopposed in between with Mira on the intrigue, surely. Another Orkman driven in hand. Where's Victorian? Okay, the Boy King actually goes. What do we have? Dubious loyalties on Arya, okay. And she's a non-kneeler, she can go into 2 challenges with Renown, so I think not only can we get to 15, we could have got to 18 here. They're not gonna bother with the military first. Just go for the challenge, the power challenge. But what if the last card is Nightmares? I guess we have Bran to cancel that. Although actually I don't think it matters if it's Nightmares. We still have one Renowned power claim and then Winter Festival, right? But this is actually now just 15 even before we reach that stage, yeah. So I don't know. We played this really well, I think. Got our stuff, but also I think yeah, those Orkmont rivers, they do not impress me that much, and they don't make an impact, right? And Eager Deckhands, they're really nice chods that you can put on the board to accompany your Balon and Victarion, but if you go 4 rounds without drawing those, I mean, one Balon was discarded for Intrigue claim, but that was it. And I mean, he had so many locations, so many chods, but not the cards he needed, so we take a 2-1 lead after 3 games. So thank you for watching this one with me. More to come next.